Okay. Hi guys, I'm Dr. Zui and this is my show The Legit Talks. Yes, we are going to talk today and we are going to just learn new stuff again. As the show is all about you guys, your journey is going to teach every single person who is watching your journey today on the session. And today we are going to talk to an entrepreneur. So she is a mom. Yes, she is a mom turned entrepreneur and she is working really awesome. And she'll talk about her brand, she'll talk about her products and services, and we are going to enjoy this session again, just like previous one. And I hope you just enjoy this one and tell me how did you feel and what did you like think about this journey particularly, and you can just talk about it in these comments. Yeah, so we are going to have a lot of fun, guys. Let's know the end.
Hi, Juhi.
Hi,
How
can
are
you hear me,
you?
ma'am?
Yes. And please don't call me ma'am. Please call me Anubhuti.
Oh no, please. I will not feel good. Let me do this thing, please.
But ma'am sounds, as if I'm way too older than you. But I think Anubhuti will work for me.
Okay, that's cool. Like, I am fine. I'm doing really good. What about you? How are you?
I am good. And first of all, thank you so much for inviting me on this session. And it's really my pleasure to be here and to share my journey with you and for the of all our viewers. Thank you so much.
I really thank to you on this. Like you actually considered our platform to just share and talk about your story. And it's not only about the professional stuff that we do, it's all about what we do in real life. So we want to know what actually happens to like in a life of an entrepreneur. Like how does he start? How does she go through stuff and just explore life and then just create something really amazing for people. So I am
Yes.
pretty much excited. And I'm sure you have done this before, so it's like not a like new thing for you, but it's pretty
Not
much
like
new
that.
thing for me.
Which I do, or any platform which gives me this opportunity, it's equally important for me because that's how number of people they came to know about my journey and how I started. So this also
Yeah.
means a lot for me, and I'm really excited and looking forward to this session.
Wow, I'm excited too. Okay, so there are people who are joining us today, and there might be people who don't know you. So I just need a little introduction of yours.
So, my name is Anubhuti Jain Mishra, and I'm the founder of Anubhuti and Experience. Anubhuti and Experience is basically a natural skin and hair care brand. I started my journey in October 20. I started with merely 2,500 rupees, and uh, initially going ahead with this business was not on my to do list. I basically started from my personal experience. That's why I named it on my name, Anubhuti and Experience. So 2019, my baby Yuvan, his name is Yuvan, he's 3.5 year old now. He was born,
Wow.
and पोस्ट डिलीवरी लाइक एनी यू से कि जब भी एक औरत माँ बनती है तो उसका एक नया जन्म होता है. दिस इज नॉर्मली व्हाट
Yeah.
पीपल around us say. For me, it was actually a new birth because my son was born with a chronic kidney disease. So
Oh.
उस प्रेशर के साथ एंड जो postpartum we already have after every mom faces that problem. So my skin and my hair, they all बहुत ज्यादा ही. I started with hair fall, I had acne marks. So that stress, physical, mental, and new mom pressure, plus your child is unwell. So utna
Yeah.
sab pressure, it just took a toll on my body, hair and skin. So obviously we were for first once first 6 months we were in and out of the hospital because of the kid. So मेरे को उतना टाइम भी नहीं मिला to do go for my DIYs जो मैं teenage में करती थी, because जब आप एक बार कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ में आते हो तो यू डोंट गेट दैट मच ऑफ टाइम कि आप कुछ कुछ भी डीआईवाईज क्रिएट करो या अप्लाई करो. वी जस्ट गेट सैटरडे संडेज और वो भी बहुत हेक्टिक हो जाते बिकॉज द होम
Correct.
वर्क इज ऑल pending. So post Yuvan came home, I started with DIYs because कोई भी commercial skincare products was not working for me, at least at that
Yeah.
point of. So I realized कि why not go back to nature, wherein nature हमें वैसे भी बहुत सारी चीजें provide करता है जो हम नहीं use करते हैं, and that's free of cost. So I
Yeah.
realized कि let's get back to what I used to do during my teenage, all multani mitti, besan and everything which is very natural. Let's start applying that. Let's see if that works for me. And to my wonders, that really helped me get my skin and hair back to normal.
Yeah.
So that's where the idea of Anubhuti.
Yeah.
So this is how that was the beginning of starting with Anubhuti as a as a full time business. So I just started with one 7 flavors of lip butters. As in, we started in October. तो उस समय
Okay.
this month, October, November, and December is basically where we start getting dry and chapped lips. That's
Yes.
the time we'll start buying lip balms and lip butters. So I started with launching 7 flavors of lip balm on Instagram and Facebook, just to see if people are ready to accept something new. It's homemade, it's free of preservatives. So I just wanted to see the market response. Ki will people be accepting it? So
Yeah.
that is how I started, and now we have around 65 products on our website 2 years down the line.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing. It was back in 2020.
Uh, 2020, yes. So now we've
Wow.
completed 2 years in October and we have 65 products on our website. Plus, we are there on Amazon, and probably coming this year, we'll be there on Myntra and Nykaa too.
Wow, this is awesome. Like starting from 2500 only. See, I'll just honestly tell you. When I was thinking of like a business for myself, I never had like कि मुझे इतना ही invest करना पड़ेगा and then I'll get lot. Because whatever you put in, you have to get more back to you.
Exactly. So, touch wood, you can say, I'm not saying that it was a good time for me because COVID has helped me in a way because, Anubhuti is eco-friendly. I name it as eco-friendly, budget-friendly,
Yeah.
and skin-friendly. So, all our products are free of any kind of harmful chemicals or preservatives. They are all handmade. Plus, they are budget friendly. There was a point of time when we had invested a lot of money on the treatment of my baby. So when
Yeah.
I went in market, I saw that natural and organic products, jitne bhi hain, they are very high priced. So people who everyone can't afford it. Like every month, this is a necessity. As in, you need shampoos, creams,
Yeah.
serum, everything. It is required by all. As in, it's a unisex thing. And then it has to be done every month. You can't skip
Yeah.
that part. So there was a huge gap in the market wherein the products has to be really budget friendly so that
Yeah.
everyone afford it. So that is
Yeah.
how I place Anubhuti in the market, that even a college going girl who gets the pocket money from the family, they can afford it. So that is how all these products that came into being, as in starting from lip butter. Then people ask me, "Do you have something for the face?" Then they ask me, "Do you have something for the hair?" So जितने भी products हमने launch किए, that is all from the consumers. They were telling me about their problems, and I
Yeah.
started formulating, reading, studying about the different aspects of skin, hair, and what can be done to cure that problem. So that is how जो भी इन्वेस्ट मैंने किया उससे ऑर्डर्स आते हैं, दैट मनी गोज back into the business. So COVID
Yeah.
basically helped in the sense that people became more aware about what they are putting on their skin also. The healthy
Mhm.
lifestyle, so people are aware that we need to eat healthy, we need to eat this, but then what you're applying on your body is equally important than what you're putting in your body. सो
Right.
कोविड ने वो चीजें लोगों में और एनहांस कर दी, एंड दैट इज व्हाई शायद हमने जिस टाइम पे लॉन्च किया, पीपल वर मोर अवेयर ऑफ about healthy and natural and organic stuff. So that really gave us the push to continue with Anubhuti. Otherwise, when I started, I never thought that we'll be coming up with so many products 2 years down the line. So that, yes, that
Yeah.
really helped me.
Yeah, I mean it's a clever idea, and it's a certain businesses needs a specific time also. So when you do that at a specific time, it becomes a blast. Like it's like
Exactly,
a perfect idea for a perfect moment, something like that. Now I
exactly.
have been seeing like people when they got time in the 2020 times, like 2020 and 2021, they were so much almost free to take care of themselves, to
Yes,
eat properly, to exercise, to take care of skin and hair. But still, there are some people out there who couldn't do it because they had to work harder, maybe find jobs
maybe.
and do all those things. In that also, they missed a lot of opportunities to just take care of themselves much. And I have
True.
seen now like there are different type of products. People are saying it's more effective if you eat it more. Like externally you are applying it, that's fine. Now they have come in like gummy bears.
Gummy bears,
Like there are,
yes.
yeah, and
The
it is
powder,
full of
yes,
collagen.
exactly.
Yeah, the gummies. It is full of collagen. It is full of biotin. It is full of like all of the things that we need. So it works in the
Exactly.
system. So
Exactly.
I am excited to know like is Anubhuti going to have something like this so that I can use for my hair?
We are not currently into healthy, eatables or any, eating wala part jo bhi hai. I'm sure in future we might get into it, but not as of now. I haven't planned it. But yes, we do have all the natural products which you can apply safely on your skin and hair, and it does not have any side effect, and it's completely natural. So you can just go ahead with it. It's just that I always recommend people that like I am allergic to a certain natural like neem powder or something, so
Yeah,
you do a patch test before you, because these powders are really strong when it comes to applying them in the raw form. So always do a
yeah.
patch test, and then definitely you can go ahead with using these products.
I am actually like wanting to know like can you send me a package of your products for me?
Definitely, I will. I will. I was going to ask you for your address after this session so that I can send out few products to you.
Wow. I would love to use them and I would love to like see I have always been a person who was like skin conscious, like food
And
conscious and people
I
were like
if you have
why do you do like this? Why do you use such stuff which are completely different? And I wanted to have something affordable as you said. People need all of these things to be there with them but in an affordable price so that I can buy it again or else I will be just like okay एक बार खत्म हो गया तो यार अभी कुछ दूसरा ढूंढना पड़ेगा because it is not affordable. And when I came to know the reality of the skin and everything just because of this pollution and all, I just came to know like nature is always better,
exactly.
always
And
better. Even if you
matlab,
try to get something from outside, you do manipulations in it, you add something in it, it is going to lose all the nature ka pura essence. It gets
true.
lost somewhere. So I want completely means good organic, all natural and all good. So like I think Anubhuti is going to just make me more happy as I receive my product hamper.
And you have as I can see, as in you have a pretty beautiful skin. So I'm sure this will add to your beauty, and I'll definitely send out few products to you.
Oh, I'm so excited to use them.
And I'm excited to formulate them for you.
Okay, so but you started with only one product that was like lip butters, right? Everything
Yes.
else people have recommended and then you started doing all of those things.
Yes.
Okay, that's amazing. So how is your routine actually? Like how do you work?
So initially, I started with a makeshift kitchen, as in the kitchen that I have in my house. So
Mm-hmm.
दिन में जब सारा काम over हो जाता था रात में, then I used to start with my orders. Also because at that point of time, my kid was only 1.5 year old. So I used to
Oh,
make him sleep. And then I used to start late at night around 11:30, 12, then work till 2 or 3 in the night, and then go off to sleep. Then 1 year down the line, I set up a small workstation for me, and currently udhar se I work, and I hire few females as and when required, that we have exhibitions or we have bulk orders. And bas- everyday routine is like I get up in the morning, and then I have a kiddo to take care of, so I finish his work, the basic regular work, and then around 2:30 after lunch I start with my orders and whatever pending work is left, be it the website work. So yes, my husband has been really helpful in this, because he's been there. You can say that that's really, I'm lucky in that part ki since COVID he's on work from home. So he's still continuing
Oh.
with work from home. That has really helped me in taking care of the kid and
Mm-hmm.
launching his business. So most of the time when I am not around or I have some extra work, so he's there to take care of him. And when he's working, I am there with the kid. So yes, he's at a condition wherein he needs one of the parents. So yes, both of us manages it, like so both busy, I am there, and when I'm busy, he's there. So this is how the everyday work goes on in my regular routine.
Yeah, that means you get a pretty much good time for yourself also, for the business and for the baby, and have a family time also. It's not like very much hectic, right?
No, not very much hectic. Yes, when we do have bulk orders and exhibitions lined up,
Yeah.
at that time is pretty hectic. But yeah, every day is like whatever orders we get, we ship, because these are all fresh made. So basically, Anubhuti,
Yeah.
when I receive the order, it is fresh made and then shipped it to the customer. So we normally take 24 to 48 hours to ship any particular order. So we do
Wow.
get time for formulating those products. Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now this is like a, a products of such kind like hair and skin. I could see it everywhere on my Instagram, on whatever site I open. There are ads. There are a lot of things. I get questions in my head. What is the perfect product for my hair or skin? I always get that issue. So when you have fall into in this journey, like you have put yourself somewhere and you said like, okay, मुझे ये यहाँ तक करना है. But you might have got some competition. Like जैसे मैं ये सब देख रही हूँ, I'll be getting 2 to 3 people at a time. एक कोई और ऐड
Exactly.
दे रहा है, दूसरा कोई और ऐड दे रहा है, तो you might be getting certain people, certain competition in your business area. So what
There
is
are
your
there
competition and how do you handle that?
So there are a lot of brands which are into the same line of business. Although there is a huge gap, as I said, ki budget friendly natural products are very limited in the market, and
Yeah,
our plus our USP is that we haven't till date. I have not done any paid promotions, as in we have grown organically. Although we are
yeah,
growing a little slow as compared to other brands or any commercial brands that are there out in the market, but जो भी हमारे consumers हैं, they are all organic. Either they come to us through exhibitions, they buy a product, they go back, they recommend other people that मैं वहां से लाई थी. And I get so many messages from people कि मुझे उन्होंने बताया आपके product के बारे में, so I also want to try. So that really has helped me build up. Although I don't have a very huge customer database, but my return rate of the customer is approximately 80%. So people, those who have bought,
wow,
they come back and they recommend other people. So that is how I have placed Anubhuti for now. That no, it's growing organically, and I'm not going for any model faces or any कि मैं किसी को pay कर रही हूँ to promote my brand. So people buy, they use, and they come back. So that's how slowly we are growing. And yes, there is competition, और वो हमेशा रहेगा. Be it any, be it beauty, be it clothing. So it depends. Everybody, सबकी skin अलग होती है. मुझे कुछ products suit करते हैं, नहीं करते हैं. So because अभी तो I have started with my own brand, but at some point of time I was a consumer also. So
yeah.
there were some particular brands. No matter how many brands I try, मैं घूम के उधर ही वापस आती थी, because वो ही मुझे suit करता है. So in the same way, if people have tried I'm sure they're gonna come back, and they are coming back with asking for different kind of products. And also I make sure that जैसे ये problem होती है, as you said, कि कौन सा मेरी skin के लिए suit करेगा, कौन सा नहीं करेगा. So I have अभी तो at least I am catering to most of the questions and queries that I get. I'm sure आगे भी when we expand, I am available for my consumers. So I guide them personally कि उनके लिए प्रोडक्ट कौन सा बेटर है उनकी स्किन टाइप के लिए, उनके हेयर टाइप के लिए. सो आई गाइड देम पर्सनली टू which product they should opt for. So that this I mean, I've shared the messages and the screenshots also, that people feel connected when you talk to them personally. तो उनको ये feel होता है कि हाँ, somebody is there to take care. So obviously, although it's a big responsibility, because if something goes wrong, then the entire blame comes on you. But people has been really supportive. My consumers, I really thank them every day when I get up, like, thank you so much भगवान, जो भी आप दे रहे हो, that is, I'm really grateful उस चीज के लिए कि they have been really supportive. Even if something does not suit them, they I've never seen getting them angry, because it's like कि ठीक है, उनकी skin type के लिए maybe suit नहीं किया. So I definitely go ahead and formulate and change the formulations and the ratio as per the requirement. So till now we are able to manage this, and I hope we'll be able to do it in the future also.
I am sure about that. Completely sure about that. So, like every entrepreneur has their own set of principles. I want to know yours.
So see, I'm not saying कि मैं बहुत ज़्यादा पॉजिटिव सोचती हूँ. आई डू हैव माई बैड डेज जब मुझे लगता है कि सब बंद कर दो, मेरे से नहीं होगा, नॉट पॉसिबल. अभी आई डू हैव हेल्प अराउंड, बट जब when I started, it was really difficult for me to manage work and kid and family and everything. It was tiring, draining, physically be, mentally be. So, but then the only principle I follow is don't give up. This is the only thing I follow in life. Be it any personal situation that I go through, or be it business or finances, anything. So it's like we've been through a lot post my delivery because of the baby. So मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि I always say कि अगर मन से हो रहा है, very good. अगर नहीं हो रहा है, so there's something better to it. So when I resigned, when after my kid, I never thought that I was working with Google. तो आई हैड टू रिजाइन. आई नेवर थॉट कि शायद मैं अपना करियर दोबारा किसी भी फील्ड में स्टार्ट कर पाऊंगी, बिकॉज आई हैव अ फुल टाइम मदरहुड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी.
Yeah.
बट देन अब मुझे रियलाइज होता है कि शायद अगर मैं वो 9 to 5 वाली, बी इट गूगल, बी इट रिलायंस, वट एवर कंपनीज आई हैव वर्क विद, अगर मैं वो नहीं छोड़ती या वट एवर सिनेरियो, तो आज शायद मैं यहाँ नहीं होती, आज शायद हम ऐसे बात नहीं कर रहे होते. सो
Right.
एवरीथिंग इज फॉर गुड, एंड just don't give up. थोड़ा लेट होगा, but होगा. And this, I think, I've learned from my father, because I have seen him work really hard, and till date he has not given up on anything. I mean, as in, so that's I think is the only principle I follow. Be it good, bad, just keep moving. Things will fall into place.
Wow. And I think this one thing is going to help you in any way, like whatever you do. Whether it's a
Exactly.
decision, whether it's a wrong or right, whether it's like a sudden situation that you cannot face, you can always say that, okay, why do you want to change yourself and why do you want to even give up? Even like this is like a starter for me, like this show.
I
Sometimes I
know.
don't get responses. Sometimes there are times like I am continuously doing sessions, and there are times when there I don't get people. So it bums me out. But still, I do know that this is my baby. I have started it. It deserves everything. It needs everything. I need to give. So I do also follow your words, like don't ever give up. You don't even know what is going to happen the next moment if you give at least 50 to 20% at that moment. It is going to
True.
be something really amazing as it has worked for you.
आजकल के सिनेरियो में आई फील लाइक एक वीडियो वायरल होता है, एंड देन सडनली समथिंग that person
Yeah,
gets lot of followers. And I have also seen it for myself. There was this there's this page, the Better India. I'm not sure if you have heard about it. So they
I
published
did.
my
I did.
article. So they
Yeah.
published my article, and suddenly, within 2 to 3 days, I had around 80 orders back to back, back to back, back to back. Because that video
Wow.
got, and that got me a lot of customer. उसके पहले I was very demotivated. यार एक दिन में एक order आ जाता है, कभी कभी 10-10 दिन हो जाते हैं, एक भी order नहीं आता. What should I do?
Yeah.
मुझे, and I did not have that much of money कि मैं रोज Instagram promotion करूँ या मैं बड़ी hoardings लगवा सकूँ. तो वो नो, जब आप एकदम उस पॉइंट पे आ जाते हो कि अब नहीं हो रहा, एंड देन सडनली देयर इज अ ब्लास्ट ऑफ समथिंग, सो दैट मेड मी रियलाइज कि नहीं यार, स्लो होगा, फास्ट होगा, बट होता रहेगा. लेट्स डोंट स्टॉप इट, जस्ट कीप गोइंग विद इट.
That's completely true. It has been working for a lot of people who have been stuck on their decisions. So that is pretty awesome. Just keep going. Right. Okay. So there are difficult times, as you said. You feel low. Sometimes there are your bad days. So, like, how do you stand so forth in some difficult times in your life? How do you stand
See,
forth? What make you that motivated to stay there?
so for this I'll give all credit to my husband, because मैं बहुत ज़्यादा demotivate हो जाती हूँ when it's a bad day for me. So he's always there to push me. He always makes me realize that तुमने इतने छोटे से scratch से start किया था. People even don't make it this much. You've come a long way. Also, I'm not sure if I have not even mentioned it that हमने अभी Shark Tank season 2 का semi finale दिया था. So it's been a long journey. We couldn't make it
Wow.
to the final. So I went to Delhi for the auditions. So we cleared 3 rounds. Fourth one is the final round that you see on the television. So हम वहां तक
Okay.
नहीं पहुंचे because there was a tough competition, and people had a big team and everything. So I was the only solopreneur, you can say, over there who went for the audition. So I'm sure next season probably I'll try again. But then coming from बहुत छोटा सा एक kitchen से start करके, if you can reach Shark Tank season 2 auditions, then it's a big thing, So this is what he just keeps motivating me that अगर इतना कर सकते हो तो so I give all the credit कि मैं जो rebound करती हूँ वापस I get back to work, it's all because of my husband, because he keeps pushing me for it.
So basically, where is this located? Like services from where do you provide?
So we are based out in Lucknow, and
Okay.
हाँ, so इधर से ही we ship all the products that जहाँ हमारा registered office है. So we work उधर से ही, and वहीं से सारे products ship होते हैं. So we don't have any store as of now. We do put up exhibitions every 2 to 3 months. जैसे we have an upcoming exhibition in Delhi that's called Boho Bazaar. It's a flea market for Christmas. So that's in
Okay.
JLN Stadium. So if the viewers are watching and someone is in Delhi around that corner, please do visit. It's a good live music and market kind of a concept. So I'm sure people will enjoy it.
Amazing, amazing. So, like, what kind of criticism you have faced? Like, you understand, like, a woman standing in the business, it is the most poking thing for people out there who don't accept this fact. Why to lie? Why to just not talk about it? So, what kind of criticisms you have faced?
So initially, because मुझे नहीं पता था कि market respond कैसा करेगा, या मुझे so buying raw material from the vendors in very small quantities. So
Hmm.
initially I started with Amazon कि मैंने Amazon से raw materials मंगाए, and जो 2500 मैंने इन्वेस्ट किए थे. बट देन एक पॉइंट आया जब मुझे लगा कि Amazon is obviously I can't make profit buying raw material from Amazon and then selling it, क्योंकि Amazon भी अपने charges लेता है. The
Yeah.
prices of the raw material is also expensive for me. So now is the time I had to find vendors and authorized vendors, those who sell 100% natural, certified, organic raw materials. तो उनको कन्विंस करना दैट दिस विल मूव फॉरवर्ड एंड आई विल बी योर बिजनेस क्लाइंट आगे भी, वाज रियली वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी. उनको क्या होता है कि एज एन आप दे गिव इन like 10 kgs of butters and 10 liters of oil, which I could afford also. Plus, I was not even sure कि अगर मैं 10 kgs powder मंगा के रख लूंगी अभी तो ये कब तक सेल होगा. And every they have their shelf life, as in it's a year,
Yeah.
maximum a year or two, और वो फिर वेस्ट हो जाएगा मेरे लिए. So in convincing them, and I would really say कि कुछ vendors ही मुझे मिले. I'm really thankful to them कि उन्होंने मुझ पे trust किया, and they provided me with a small quantity of raw material so that I can keep doing my business. So ये तो था
Yeah.
vendors से deal करना was really difficult. उनको convince करना कि एक female business start कर रही है और वो long term के लिए was really difficult. And the second part was even the family. Till date भी मैं बोलूंगी बहुत लोग उस चीज को appreciate शायद नहीं करते, मुंह पे नहीं बोलते, but there are certain people. But initially तो बहुत ज्यादा था when I started with exhibitions. So I started with very small exhibitions. Touchwood अभी we are doing थोड़े big shows and all. So तब मुझे
Yeah.
लोग
Yeah.
बोलते थे घर की बहू टेबल लगा के सामान बेच रही है, doesn't look good. बच्चा बीमार है, उस पे ध्यान दो. ये क्या इस सब चीजों में पड़ गई हो, कोई जॉब क्यों नहीं पकड़ लेती. तो people didn't understand my situation. अगर मैं जॉब पकड़ती हूँ, if I go back to work, so who will take care of the kid? I can't leave him on nanny. Even my mother-in-law is also working, so she can't leave the job for the kid. So either I have to be there or my husband has to be there for him, to keep. तो बहुत criticism अभी भी है, but initially ज्यादा था. अब people have realized yes कि she has achieved a little and she might grow, and she'll move forward. So अब people they have started supporting. एक time था जब even friend circles में भी थोड़ा सा distant हो गए थे, because वो एक low phase आता है सबकी life में. तो but yes, that obviously demotivate करता है कभी भी. Then again my husband is there to push me कि तुम करो. He's been a constant support कि जिसको जो बोलना है बोलने दो, you keep going it, मैं हूँ तुम्हारे साथ. So that has been really encouraging, motivating for me.
Yeah, because like people have a set definition of a woman. I don't understand what is that. Like
Exactly.
cannot do it, or maybe this is not part of your like life. Your life is completely should be different. You should be looking after the baby and the house and everything. But you don't even know it's really important to get that woman to be independent, because at some point.
Actually, difficult for me also, because I have been before Yuvan, I was working for like 10 years. I was in a
Hmm.
corporate. So वो छोड़ के full time motherhood लेना मेरे लिए भी mentally बहुत draining था, because I've never घर पे मैं रुकी ही नहीं कभी. I
Yeah.
did my engineering at when I was 21, and immediately I moved out for work. So Yuvan was born when I was 30. So that was like 9 साल continuously काम करके suddenly घर पे बैठने मेरे से किचन के काम भी नहीं होते थे. लाइक मेरे से कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, ना मैं बेबी संभाल पा रही हूँ, ना मैं घर के काम कर पा रही हूँ. एंड आई डोंट हैव एन ऑप्शन टू गो आउट एंड वर्क ऑल्सो, बिकॉज देन अल्टीमेटली वो प्रेशर भी होता है ना कि आप बच्चा छोड़ के कहाँ जा, और आपका बच्चा बीमार है, इट्स इन द किड इज ऑल्सो नॉट नॉर्मल. सो एक वो मदर प्रेशर भी, मतलब देयर इज लॉट ऑफ गिल्ट अराउंड कि आप परफेक्ट नहीं हो किसी भी चीज में. सो बट यस, ठीक है, मतलब अब I think we have been raised like that. This really needs to change कि एक सेट पैटर्न में हमें फिक्स कर दिया जाता है और हम भी उस चीज को एक्सेप्ट करके गिल्ट फीलिंग में चले जाते हैं. बट with time I think things have fallen into place and now they are better.
They are better because you have been earning a lot. By putting only 2,500, you're getting such amazing responses. People are going to see that success sometime, no? अगर उनको तब नहीं दिखा तो शायद अब दिख रहा है, because your name is being said everywhere. Like there might be some common friends also in between you guys, so that they would say like, okay, she has been selling good stuff and I'm getting good responses by using this and that. And this might have been heard by your in-laws also.
True,
Maybe your
true, true.
parents,
But my
your own
in-laws have
parents.
been really supportive in this, especially my mother-in-law. So जब मैंने start किया था, she has always said, I mean, I am not a person, I'm not a very kitchen person, I don't like cooking, to be honest. So So she is the one who takes care of her work also and the household, basic household call. You can call me a very
Ah,
bad bahu, but she is the amazing sasuma that I can get, because she has always been ki beta tum kaam karo, tum baby ko sambhalo, and I'll take care of the rest of the things. So my husband and my mother-in-law, although the entire family is, but these two people इनके support के बिना it was really difficult to raise Yuvan along with my work. But these two people have really pushed me कि बाकी सब हम manage कर लेंगे, you go ahead and अपने business को बढ़ाओ. So that has really helped me.
yeah, so basically, three people are the ones who have been standing with you all the time. One is your
True,
husband, second is your son, Yuvan, and third is your mother in law. So for
true.
every business like woman, she needs a support until and unless you get that, you won't be able to put your energy in your business, right? Sometimes
Exactly.
there are
We
low
can,
times.
but वो I think you also understand that वो एक गिल्ट फीलिंग रहती है अगर कहीं से सपोर्ट नहीं मिले कि तुम सब कुछ छोड़ के सिर्फ काम कर रहे हो, इधर यू आर ओवर एम्बिशियस, you don't fall into place, you don't care about the family, you're selfish. So ये tags मतलब it's really disturbing यहाँ के लिए, and you can't focus on your work. So touch wood, family का support is really important, be it a male or a female. Even a male cannot succeed अगर उनकी wife या mother या father कोई support ना करे.
Yeah,
So
that's
that,
what I was saying. Yeah,
yeah. So that is really important.
true. So I'm sure that you have gone through ups and downs in your own journey. So what did this mechanical engineer? You were like mechanical engineer by profession, right? Before, what this mechanical engineer learned from a mom who has turned into an entrepreneur today?
So I'm not sure if this really justifies, but when I was an engineer, तो मुझे नहीं लगता था I can multitask so much. I used to go to work, and then I used to get tired. I used to have my, there was this full-time maid who used to do all the household chore and make meals and wash my clothes. Everything was done by her. So after turning into a mother and then an entrepreneur, what mechanical engineer has learned that I can do way more than what I thought. And
Yeah,
I can multitask. I think as a woman, we are made like that. It's just that हम initially young age में उसको realize नहीं करते. But as and when we get into a family or we have a kid, and then I get into a business, so every day भी जब भी मैं सोती हूँ, I have this list of things that I have to get up and do tomorrow. So वो
yeah.
it's everyday routine. Like before sleeping, even my husband, तुम आँख खोल के ऊपर देख के क्या सोचती रहती हो? So that's the to-do list next day. That is how that is what an engineer has learned, that you can do a lot of things at the same time together, and yes, you can do it with perfection also.
Right, right. So when there are times when you have to take a very calculative decision, so what
Mhm.
things you keep in your mind like as a checklist? Okay, is this okay? Is this fine? What are those checklist points? And then you take your calculative decision.
So if see, I am a very, you can say, a risk-taking kind of a person. I am not at all calculative kind of a person. अभी मैं थोड़ा सा हो
Wow.
गई हूँ in the context of only business. Otherwise,
Okay.
if you ask my family and friends, I am a kind of person who has always taken risk in everything. As in,
Wow.
कुछ भी like me, even when I got married, my parents were not ready for our marriage. It's a love marriage. So I was a Jain.
Wow.
My husband is a Mishra. So our marriage was against my family, as in my mother and father and family. Basically, my father did not agree to it. So तब भी करी, risk लिया, not knowing आगे क्या होना है. Touch wood, everything is fine now. Then when we got to know about Yuvan, we were told about his problem when I was 7 months pregnant. So we were given an option to discontinue the pregnancy, as in, and then so मेरे को ये था कि जब भगवान मेरे को कुछ दे रहा है, so I can't take it अपनी तरफ से उसको. So they said आप risk ले रहे हो, the child might be disabled, he might be on dialysis, और बहुत सारी आगे उसको problem हो सकती है. But then I really thought कि I don't have a right to take someone's life जब मुझे अपनी तरफ से मिल रहा है. So again उधर I took risk. हमने जितना भी possible treatment, and the treatment is still going on, touch wood. I'm sure he'll be better. So I am not calculative. I am always a risk-taking person, and I think I'm not sure if it's a good quality or a bad quality, but
It's
I
a good
keep
one. I like that.
so I keep taking risk. I keep switched my career also initially when I was with corporate, और तब भी मैंने बहुत डांट खाई थी अपने father से कि इतने hasty decisions, इतने quick decisions कैसे कुछ नहीं सोचती हो बिना calculate करे लेती हूँ. But then I think that's the fun of life. And कल को मैं किसी को ये तो नहीं बोलूंगी कि तुमने फोर्स किया, तुम्हारी वजह से मेरी लाइफ आज ऐसी है. It's like
Yeah,
जो भी है मेरे decisions की वजह से है.
right. Like every person would want this thing. Like, why to blame others when you can blame yourself freely? Like, हाँ ये मेरा decision था यार, मैंने किया है.
True. So I am, if you say I don't calculate anything as in, अब हाँ obviously अब business है तो we do some calculations finances को लेके, budgeting को लेके, and that is obviously necessary. I just can't spend money and then say I'm running a business. But then when it comes to
Yeah,
personal life, I don't think too much of something. Don't think too much of the consequences. I just go with the flow.
that's pretty nice. And I would take this quality from you. I'll try this. I'll take risks now. Okay. So where did you actually find a big challenge in this phase of your journey?
You're talking about the business part, right?
Yes.
See,
See, because I am
challenge was
doing also it will be helpful for me, right? I can I can take your advice and use it.
I'm sure you'll understand that being an entrepreneur and that too a solopreneur is really difficult. There are times wherein Instagram के context contents भी create करने हैं, post भी करना है, orders भी pending पड़े हुए हैं, and then you have some personal thing also going on in the family. Kid is unwell, and then designing भी करनी है, labels भी print होने, cutting भी करनी. So ये अभी तो I do have some help, but then initially बहुत बहुत ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट था इस सिचुएशन की. आई यूज टू वेक अप बहुत लेट नाइट, बॉडी भी एकदम थक जाती थी, ड्रेन्ड आउट एंड ऑल. देन आई यूज टू टेक विटामिन्स एंड मिनरल सप्लीमेंट्स अलग से टू कीप. सो दीज आर द चैलेंज. बट देन एट द एंड ऑफ द डे व्हेन यू आर पैशनेट अबाउट समथिंग तो अच्छा लगता है. एज एन अब मैं बोल सकती हूँ कि मुझे ऑफिस जाना सुबह उठ के डजंट मेक मी हैप्पी उस टाइम पे. बट व्हेन आई वर्क, बिकॉज मुझे पता है कि इसको मैंने स्टार्ट किया है, ये मेरा बेबी है, एंड सो आई फील हैप्पी गेटिंग अप एवरी डे एंड देन गोइंग टू माई वर्क स्टेशन एंड वर्किंग. देर आर डेज ऑब्वियसली थोड़ा मैं लेजी होती हूँ टू गेट इन टू द वर्क, बट देन स्टिल वो लेजीनेस में भी देन यू हैव समथिंग गोइंग ऑन इन योर हेड कि इसकी डिजाइन ऐसे चेंज करते हैं, कुछ इसमें चेंजेस लाते हैं. सो इट्स लाइक 24 hours प्रोसेस. माई हस्बैंड समटाइम्स से कि बहुत ओवर थिंक करती हो, पता नहीं क्या सोचती रहती हूँ, बैठी हूँ यहाँ पे दिमाग कहीं और चल रहा है, या इतने लेट नाइट कंज्यूमर्स के मैसेजेस आते हैं तुमको, तुम अभी भी 12 बजे क्यों रिस्पॉन्स दे रही हो, डजंट लुक गुड. मैंने कहा इट्स माई थिंग यार, मतलब वो मुझे 12 बजे अगर मैसेज कर रहे हैं तो कुछ अर्जेंट ही होगा या उनको कुछ प्रॉब्लम होगा. सो जितना मैं अवेलेबल हो सकती हूँ, सो इट मेक्स मी हैप्पी एट द एंड ऑफ द डे. इट मेक्स मी हैप्पी. तो वो चैलेंजेस को फेस करना प्रॉब्लम नहीं लगती. देन वो एक लगता है
Right.
कि लेट करना है यार, ये तो मतलब करना है, इसके बिना आगे काम कैसे चलेगा. एंड दैट रियली मेक्स मी हैप्पी, जो भी चीजों को ओवरकम करते करते हम आज यहाँ तक आए हैं.
You should be very proud of you, yeah. Don't say that, okay, you feel sometimes lazy or you overthink. I don't like those things that you say to yourself. Every person does this in their own entrepreneurial journey. Even I do it. It's not only us, it's like big people who have, like, who are standing somewhere in this country, in this world. They have been doing this. Unless and until that happens, you won't be able to process anything. I do feel that. So these are the
Exactly.
best qualities, and do your own thing and take risk and just live the way you want. Okay, may I
Literally,
know
what
where is Yuvan right now?
Yuvan with his dad. He is three
Okay,
and
I
a
wanted
half.
to. I just wanted to
Sorry.
see him and say hi.
Okay, I'll try if I can get him here. He's
Okay,
moody. I'm not sure even if he'll say hi. He'll just come and sit and keep looking and then he'll move.
that's fine.
So we've been trying to send him to school since last 6 months, but he's not ready to enter the class. So we've been sitting in the play area for last 6 months, and he's sitting along with us. So I'm not sure, and he's not scared of the teachers. He doesn't like other kids. So his demand is
Yeah.
that please ask other kids to leave, then only I'll enter the class, which is practically not possible. So that's pretty, you know.
Yeah, but how is he actually right now? How is he
Uh,
doing?
he actually, as per doctors, there is no treatment. Yuvan is here. Just give me a second, yeah. Just give me a
Okay.
second.
Yeah.
इसको आ जाओ. Hi, say hi, say hi,
Hi, Yuvan.
say hi. How are
Aww.
you?
How are you?
Hmm? So I'm fine. No, no. Now he's shy.
Aww.
So yes, he's doing fine. He's still undergoing. He's on medication since birth, and he's undergoing different tests and all these days. So that's why I mentioned that I'm little occupied on alternate days because he has his test and all lined up. So I'm sure as per doctors, if one of the kidney also starts working by the time he's 10, so we'll not needing a transplant. Otherwise, let's see, hope for the best. And transplant is the only option left with us. But he's
But
pretty
how are you
young.
guys doing? Like you and your husband, how are you actually doing? Like handling everything, looking at your son in this way, taking medicines and everything. It's really hard. I mean, it doesn't
Hard,
get normal.
hard. Actually, it's really hard. I mean, we've been in and out of the hospital. It's been almost 3 years. बट जब हम सोचते हैं हमें लगता है कि हम तो फिर भी एक्सप्रेस कर लेते हैं इसको क्या प्रॉब्लम होती है ही इज प्रिटी स्मॉल वी कांट इवन बिकॉज जितनी बार नीडल्स प्रिक होती हैं वीगोज लगते हैं ब्लड निकालते हैं तो इतने छोटे बच्चे को क्या फील होता है वो क्या गो थ्रू कर रहा है सो आई थिंक दैट इज बिकम्स मोर इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर अस कि हम उसको एक अच्छी स्टेबल उसको अगर हम स्ट्रांग नहीं होंगे देन हाउ विल ही कोप अप विथ ऑल दिस. So yes, we do have our emotional breakdowns, but then at the end of the day, for Yuvan, it's really important for us कि हम strong रहे और उसको support करें जितना ज़्यादा हो सकता है.
He is really nice. And you guys are really like a good, happy family. I like this. Good
Touch
vibes.
wood.
Okay, so we have come to the end of the sessions. There are two questions remaining. One is like, what advice you would give to these young entrepreneurs who are trying to find their own passion, and some people who have found it, it's a little bit hard for them to initiate. So, what is the advice that you would give to them?
Uh, just saying because I am not, I am a risk taking person, so if you are, then please go ahead. I'm sure thoda shuru mein you will face ups and downs, but if you are passionate about something, if you want to actually do it, then just go for it. Matlab, there is no better learning than learning from your own experiences. So agar aap,
Right.
obviously we do need mentors to guide us through a path, but then जो हम actually सीखते हैं when we put our hands or when we get our hands dirty, that is what the actual learning is. So just if you want to do something in life, मत सोचो, just go for it. आज नहीं तो कल you'll be there. That's what I want to tell them. And if you're calculated, then
Again,
obviously
one more
do
lesson also, that you don't have to give up. Whatever you like start, at
your
least give that time to that. So mention this also. You don't give up.
don't give up. Exactly. Whatever you started, I'm sure, चाहे जल्दी चाहे लेट, किसी किसी को जल्दी मिलता है, किसी को देर से मिलता है, but then ultimately you reach your destination. So don't leave the path. Just keep going.
Awesome. Okay, and this question is like, I want a feedback from you. This I started this show, the Legit Talks. It is for all common people, like the people who are just like you, entrepreneurs, and there are people who are doing jobs. There are people who are not there yet, but still striving and doing things. So, what do you feel about this platform? What is your feedback?
And, as I said, I mean, you're doing an amazing job, Jui, because होता क्या है ना कि हम जिस stage पे हैं, nobody knows us. People either they want to know जो already life में बहुत कुछ achieve कर चुके हैं उनके बारे में. And this path actually जो हमें motivate करता है, आज जैसे this session, this has again motivated me कि मैं और अच्छा काम करूं, because people are listening to me. Somewhere down the line उनको पता चला है कि मैं कैसे काम करती हूँ. So you are doing an amazing job through this show of connecting with common people like us, और जो भी जिन जिन जो बिजनेस करे हैं, जो जॉब में है, सबकी लाइफ में कुछ ना कुछ स्पेशल है, कुछ डिफरेंट है, and you're bringing that out into public is what really means to us, and that is really important for us. So thank you so much for even considering us, because we get lost in this roz ki bhag dod mein, and then
Yeah.
people like you, platforms like talks, it really helps in giving us that push and motivation. So keep doing this, and keep motivating us, keep letting
Yeah.
people know about people like us. That is really helpful. Thank you so much.
And I'll never give up.
Don't give up. Yes, keep doing this, and I'm sure you'll have a lot of followers and with a blue tick. And when I'll be at some point, then I'll come back to your show, and we'll discuss how we started. We'll discuss how we started with our journey during our initial stage.
Wow, this was a blessing. This was not a feedback for me at all. Thank you so much for this, and it really moved me. Like there are people who would say like initially like मैंने तो कुछ नहीं किया यार. Why do you want to even take me on your show? And there are people like okay कुछ नहीं भी है तो कुछ ना कुछ तो मिल ही जाएगा. So I do feel that every person, just like us, every human who is going through certain something, they should come and speak out. So if you have your friends who have been doing different things, who are like into different stuff, which is completely like out of the mind of yours, like out of the mind, you can like recommend me at some point. I can take their journeys also. It will be very helpful to the talk show plus to them also, and obviously you're going to be there.
Obviously.
And I'm waiting for the hamper from your side, so tell me
Yes.
what things you're going to give it to me in that.
Post this conversation, I'll give you a text. Send me your address, your skin type, and I'll send the products accordingly.
Yay, I'm going to have this. Awesome. Thank you so much for being there on the show, and if there is something cooking up the next time if I need you, I'm sure you're going to be there, right?
Will be. I'll be there for sure. Thank you so much for this session. It was really
Thank you.
lovely talking to you
Me too, and I just love this session. You just empowered me, and I'm not going to give up now.
so much.
Bye. See you next time.
See ya. Bye bye.
This was a moving session. Like, as Anubhuti and experience, like, this is a brand, but it actually was like a different experience for me totally. Meeting such people, knowing such people's journeys, where you feel like there are some people whose journeys you can connect to. I do have a big advantage in this show because I get to meet a lot of people. They have different stories, they have different inspirational lines, inspirational people behind their journeys. I just love doing this, and I love you guys because you come, you see, you participate in like commenting, asking questions, and I just love this thing. I'll keep doing this, and I'll keep getting such amazing people on the platform. And I'm sure I'll just let you know that I am getting good approaches. I would love to see your approaches too because it's just a part of the show, I guess, and we'll have great time. I just want you guys to come and approach to this show because I really want to know what journey is all about of yours life, and it'll be like a great thing. So thank you so much, guys, for being there. I'm going to come the next time. I don't know when, but I'll be telling you and I'll be posting that soon, and you'll get to know what is cooking up. Thank you so much, guys, for being there, and see you next time. Bye. Namaste.